Good morning. Let's make some hominy corn porridge for breakfast. The first thing I like to do is to rinse the dry hominy corn to get rid of the excess starch. So you just want to rub it between your fingers in a bowl full of the water and the hominy, right? And then pour that off. And you want to rinse for at least 3 times. So I'd say between 3 and 5 times, you should be good. You want to pour off that cloudy water, add some more fresh water, and just keep rubbing it between your fingers to release the starch. And just continue to rinse until the water gets as close as possible to clear. Okay? Once that water is looking nice and clear, you're going to add some new fresh water to it. And we soak it overnight or for 4 to 5 hours. I did 4 to 5 hours. And then the next day, I have here in my pressure cooker some water, salt, and of course, the soaked hominy corn. If you want to, you could put a cinnamon leaf or you could put some ground cinnamon in here. And that's what I did. So just put a little ground cinnamon. And I pressure cooked this for about 25 or 26 minutes. The longer you soak it, the better. I just did about 4 to 5 hours because I went to bed late. So I'd say 30 minutes you should be good depending on the brand of pressure cooker you're using and all that, right? After these 26 minutes, it's going to get nice and thick. That water is going to have its own thickener, right? And the corn is nice and soft. So since it's fully cooked, you don't need to do much cooking on the stove for the corn itself, right? So pour all of that with that lovely thick liquid into your pot on the stove. And then you're going to add coconut milk because that's the best thing for hominy. Some people prefer to use just cow's milk, but the coconut milk is the best. Or you can use a combination, but just don't leave out coconut milk. I'm adding 2 pimento leaves and some freshly grated nutmeg. Do not use the stuff in the jar, okay? Get freshly grated nutmeg and add that. At this point, you're just simmering to cook that coconut milk and to allow the corn to soak up the flavor from the spices. So continue to simmer. So simmer the coconut milk with the hominy until it is slightly reduced and it retains that little thickness. Then go ahead and add some vanilla, and you can add some cinnamon powder. However, if you just have a cinnamon stick, that could have worked too. Just add it a little earlier. And if you want to add almond essence, that's something that you could do too if you like it. Just use it sparingly, right? Because that's a strong flavor. I'm just adding some cinnamon, and it's best to add a little spice at a time and then just mix and taste to see if you want to add more, okay? This is the vanilla extract that I like to use because that's what I grew up on. And this is the sweetened condensed milk that we love. But of course, you could use whatever brand you like. You can use real vanilla if you want to, all right? And then I like to sweeten with the condensed milk at this point. If you want to use honey or agave or maple syrup, brown sugar, white sugar, whatever you like, just use it. I prefer the sweetened condensed milk. If it's too thick for you, like if you reduced it and it's too thick, just add a little more milk and simmer it again and you'll be good to go. But this is very creamy, very rich, and that bite of the corn, it just makes it so perfect. So let me know, what do you prefer? Do you prefer hominy porridge or cornmeal? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.